Hello everybody, this is Ana Satya, also known as Crystal Health Goddess. If you are new to crystals, then this video is for you. I made this video with the intention of showing you and giving you some guidance in how to go about buying crystals if you are new to crystals. Because there is a lot of scammers out there, there is a lot of fake crystals out there that are being sold as real and at crazy prices on top of that. So I want to show you how to avoid to be scammed by somebody else because they know you don't know about crystals. In my last video, for example, I got a few comments from some people specifically about the fake crystals that are on eBay. Now, I want to make clear that this video is not about trashing eBay at all, okay? Because there is a lot of fake going on eBay, absolutely 100%, but there is also some real people selling some beautiful, authentic crystals. Of course, they're not going to be $5 or $10 crystals, obviously. So that's one indication as to when crystals also are fake or are real, because fake crystals, especially the ones that are sold on eBay, normally are very cheap. So when I started working with crystals many years ago, I was very sick and it was one of the worst times in my life actually. I'm not gonna go into that on this video. I can make another video if you want about that. But I am bringing that up because I was scammed at first by sellers too. So I know a lot about being scammed when you don't know about crystals. And I spent a lot of money at first on crystals, and then I learned they were not even real crystals. For example, one of the very first crystals that I bought on eBay is this crystal that you can see right here, okay? This is an authentic crystal, it's a beautiful crystal, and it has a really beautiful energy as well. But I paid $500 for this crystal, $500, because I was told that it was an ajoite. It was a seller from California. I told to him about my health problems and what I was going through. And he told me about this special crystal that he has that has spoke with him, and that this crystal was meant to come with me and help me through my healing process. And I have read about ajoite, and it's an amazing, beautiful crystal. It's very expensive, of course. But he told me that he will sell it to me only for $500. What a deal. Because I was sick, because he wanted to help me, so I bought it. And then when I learned about crystals, I find out that this crystal is not worth more than $50 actually. And I paid $500 for it. So he scammed me, and that was one of my very first experience on eBay. These crystals that I have here on this display, I bought them on eBay as well. They're supposed to be citrine crystals, which they are not. This is baked quartz. It is quartz, but it's baked quartz. And it is baked in a really, really bad way, actually. So it totally destroyed the crystal. I mean, when I come with the camera closer and you're gonna see it. But this is supposed to be citrine, and it's not. It's they're trying to bake crystal and make it, turn it into citrine, and they did a terrible job. Now, citrine is one of the #1 crystals that are sold as fake crystals. But let's talk about citrine for a second. Natural 100% citrine is really expensive and is hard to find, it's rare, and most of it comes from Madagascar or South Africa. This display here that I have, all this is 100% real citrine, all of this. Citrine, real citrine can go from like lemon, honey color to even like a brown, gray color. 100% real citrine. These are citrine spirit quartz. These come from South Africa. These are very rare, more expensive of course, but it's real citrine. Then you have the baked amethyst, okay? And this is not a video about if baked amethyst, which is considered fake citrine, is good or not, you should buy it or not. I have an article on my website, and I wrote in detail about citrine, baked amethyst sold as a citrine, okay? This is amethyst that has been baked into citrine. So when you bake citrine, amethyst, sorry, it turns into this color, more like orange, bright orange color. And this is a real crystal. This is 100% authentic. Amethyst, BJ, it's my dog. She always barks when I'm in the middle of making videos. No barking, please. So, this is real crystal, but this is amethyst that has been baked to turn into citrine. Why they do that? So that is why they bake amethyst and turn it into citrine, because real citrine is really expensive and rare to find. So if you want to buy 100% real citrine, eBay is not the right place to do so. Just, straightforward. Now, how to recognize crystals? How to recognize real crystal from fake crystals? One of the reasons that I talk about what's going on eBay, for example, is because as a crystal lover myself, I see things that really bothers me, so to speak, because it's wrong. It's just wrong. For example, this is a man-made crystal, right? This is gold stone, and it's a man-made crystal. You can like it, you cannot like it, but that's what it is. But everybody who knows more about crystals, not everybody, I'm sorry, everybody who knows more about crystals is aware that gold stone is a man-made crystal. So then you have lab crystals, then you have enhanced crystals. For example, crystals that are 100% real but has been enhanced by men, it doesn't take the quality of the authenticity of the crystal away from it, but it has been enhanced by men. For example, are the aura quartz, the rainbow quartz crystals. This is an aura quartz. This is an aqua quartz crystal. So these crystals has been enhanced by men by adding particles of other minerals into it, so they can turn into these beautiful colors, but they are real crystals. They have been enhanced. Now when you're gonna buy a crystal, if it's enhanced, if it's lab created, it's fake, but at least they say it. So I give credit to the people who are selling fake crystals, but at least they told you. At least they say this is a lab crystal, right? Rather than selling it as a 100% natural crystal. What really bothers me when it comes to fake crystals, and especially the ones that you find on eBay, and I have actually wasted some money just for research, so I could show you these. These are very popular on eBay right now, for example. They are called spell quartz, right? They come in like beautiful blue colors, red colors. Some people call it like red quartz. This is not red quartz. Red quartz is quartz with deep heavy inclusions of hematite. For example, Moroccan red quartz is real. This is not real. This is a spelled quartz. This is a spelled quartz too. Now, this spelled quartz, yellowish color, is sold on eBay as pure citrine, right? This is sold as red quartz. This spelled quartz is sold as blue quartz. Now, what really bothers me is that they even call it quartz, because this is not crystal at all. This is not quartz at all. This is glass. This is colored glass, but they sell it as a spelled quartz. So if you want to, this comes from China, of course. If you want to sell this, then call it a spell imitation quartz, a spell glass, I don't know, but don't call it quartz because it's not real quartz. And this one in particular, this blue one, you have them on eBay, like larger sizes, probably like this size or even more, and they are not even cheap. They are like even expensive. Now for decoration, yeah, I mean, it's pretty. It's, you know, it's very pretty, colorful. I love colors. So for decoration, you want to get it? Sure. But please don't confuse this with real crystals, because they are not real crystals, and they selling it as a spelled quartz. Some people have told me, oh, I thought that's just the name of quartz. For example, you have rose quartz, you have amethyst quartz, you have citrine quartz. So a spelled quartz, people think, is another variation of the many different quartz that Earth created, right? No, it's not. They call it quartz, but it's pure glass plastic, basically. So, how do you recognize real crystals from 100% completely fake crystals? Okay. When you hold a real crystal, it has a vibration, it has an energy, it has life within the crystal. You can feel it. Sometimes the crystal tend to be like really cold at first. Sometimes it's warm up in your hand. So the temperature of the crystal, it changes based on contact with you, based on your energy, on your connection with the crystal in that moment. But it's a very specific feeling that you get when you are holding a real crystal. Contrary, when you hold this in your hand, when I hold this in my hand, it's like you're holding plastic. I mean, it just feels like nothing. It feels like when you grab a piece of plastic, no vibration, no life, no energy, no nothing besides, yeah, being pretty, but you don't feel nothing. So I always say, when you want to know if a crystal is real, just close your eyes, just hold the crystal in your hand, and just really focus and take the time to feel the crystal, to connect with the crystal. Because most often than not, your intuition, your spirit is going to tell you this is a real crystal. Of course, it's very difficult when you're trying to do that online, because just by looking at the crystal, you cannot feel it, you cannot touch it, you cannot experience the energy of the crystal. So how do you do that? Well, unfortunately, there is an answer for that. One, trial and error and get scammed like I did at first, and you're gonna spend money on fake crystals. I hope that doesn't happen to you, because it's a really frustrating thing when you're trying to learn about crystals and you fall victim of a scammer selling you crystals that are not even real crystals. So how can you avoid that? Well, if you're gonna buy from eBay, the rule of thumb is, if it is too good to be true, probably, it's fake. So if you see a crystal like this, right, 100% natural quartz crystal, Tibetan quartz, and they selling it for like $10, $20, then that crystal is fake, period. There is no way you're going to buy a crystal like this for $10, $20, or even $40. It's not happening. So just apply a little bit of common sense sometimes. if you are new, trying to get them from people here in the USA. Europe has an amazing crystal. I get some crystal from Europe sellers that are really amazing. I will try to avoid Chinese sellers. I'm so sorry, for Chinese sellers. I'm not trying to talk bad about China or, Asian sellers. Please forgive me, that's not my intention. But I am just speaking about the reality of something that is happening on eBay. There is a lot of people from China and they are really good at making fake crystals and they are profiting from that. So I am trying to help you avoid that. So if you are new to crystals, to avoid that, just don't buy crystals on eBay, period. Or don't buy crystals that are like super duper cheap, because big chances are you're going to get a fake crystal, and that's just the way it is. So buy crystal from known sellers, contact the seller, talk to the seller. But this is very important. Look, I have some people who have contacted me and say, look, I'm brand new to crystals, I'm clueless, I don't know anything about crystal, what should I buy? And if any of you who have contacted me actually and watch this video, you have got one of the answers that I normally do, please put in your comments so other people can see that it's true what I'm saying. But I have told many times people, look, never ever say to a seller, you're brand new to crystal, you are clueless, you don't know about crystals, because you are giving them a roadmap to sell you a lot more than what you might even need initially, or more expensive than what the real crystal is, just because they know that you don't know. So never say I'm brand new to crystals, I'm clueless about crystals. Just ask your questions, ask suggestions, but trying to avoid saying, I am brand new to crystals, to avoid to be scammed by people who are not very honest and are in this business but are not very honest actually. So I think actually when you talk to real people that we are selling crystals to help others because we love crystals, we have much respect and admiration for crystals. So you're going to see that we're real too, and we're going to answer your questions. We're going to be just upfront and honest with you. And I think you can feel that. So that's the best way to go about how to buy crystals too, and avoid to be a scam, to be honest. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, because I always answer to the comments as much as I can, the real serious comments, of course. So ask questions. You can contact me through my website too. I will be making more videos about this subject, or if there is anything in particular that you would like to know, or ask me and I will be happy to make a video about it. But I just wanted to make this video to caution people that are new to crystals on how to avoid to be scammed by people that sell fake crystals, and be very careful with eBay. It's a lot of fake crystals on eBay and unscrupulous sellers. So I hope you enjoyed this video in some kind of way, help you. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I see you in the next video. Namaste. Thank you for watching, guys.